Hello out there everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to build an inexpensive wheelchair lift. And you can use it for some other items too, that if you have trouble lifting, that you can use this to put it right in your vehicle, in your van. This is made to go in a Dodge Caravan. The main post of it's 1.5 inch, 100 wall square tubing. It's got a bracket that I fasten to the ROPS structure, and then I'm using 2x1 tubing 065, in which I have sleeved the ends where the bolts go through, the pins, and it bifolds. Now right now it's in the travel position. It's facing towards the back of the van, and to get it ready for usage, it just I've got it hooked down to an eye here that I welded on the post, and I just slack her off a bit, and you can pull the whole thing right around. It all moves, double jointed, and now here it is in its full length, sticking outside of the van approximately 44 inches. Now what I did was, on the winch I made rollers out of a garage door track and the garage door wheels that it'll slide back and forth to make it that much more universal. There's not a lot of room for this wheelchair to go in this van. The smallest winch I could find here was this little 3,000 pound, but it was very inexpensive. I think it'll lift it. I got rid of the cable and put rope in because there's nothing but an issue with it binding, and the lady is not going to know how to contend with it. So now I've got here a stand in my shop here that's approximately the same weight as the wheelchair, and just to show you that it will lift, there all the weight is on it, and it's put out right to its extension, and it has actually no trouble carrying that. I'm sure I could add another 20 or 30 pounds onto it, but it's just not made for that. The stand here, it's got a heavy cast iron base, and actually my Jack Russell, he weighs the same as a wheelchair. Well, I'd have to have a harness for that. So now anyways, you got your wheelchair lifted up, nice controls, easy to use. You bring it back into the van. It's hard to do this with one hand. In the van it goes, and taking the weight off it. Okay, I hope I can edit this later, but I can't do this and hold the camera. We'll try something. We're trying something here. I hope I can edit this out. Okay. Now, again, we're going to put her down. The reason for my length here is this is exactly the center point of the opening of her sliding van door on the driver's side, and I have to keep the wheelchair in the middle. So as it's folding in, I can pivot that point to stay in the center. Once the wheelchair is most of the way in, she can swing it back right behind the seat, lower it down, and just leave this attached. I will have a sling that goes from the hooks somewhere that'll just hook onto the frame to its center point, so it's easy to balance for her. If I don't have quite enough lift to get it in the van, she can at least pull the wheelchair down to get 2 wheels in, and again it'll slide in. She won't have to do any lifting. Before, she had a little ramp that she made. She had to try and pick it up, and it is heavy. So now you just slide this thing all the way back, roll it right around to its position in facing the back of the van. Hook her back in the hook. and it really can't go anywhere. It might pivot back and forth, but it can't anything swing around and get her in the back of the head. Now, I had looked into her many types of lifts for her, and there's no way. She's a senior, she's handicapped, she's got little mobility, but she needs that chair. She can still drive and everything. There's no way she could afford what these people charge for devices for the handicapped. They just rape them. They just rape them. So it's all about the dollar. Well, here's a real simple way and inexpensive. The biggest cost was the winch. It was $69 on sale at Costco. The rest of it was steel I had laying around. Lots of labor figuring it out, but it's well worth it. I hope this helps somebody out. Have a good day.